Hello everyone, I'm Valeria and we are playing Watcher of Realms. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my strategy on how I clear the faction Trial of Nightmare. So I have one more chance today to show you how it's done for this stage 10. So what makes stage 10 much more difficult compared to stage 9 is because if you check on the map info here, there are very little race tiles for you to place your heroes at the center of the map. At the beginning of the battle, right, you will encounter two knights that are stationed in the center of the map and you need ranged heroes to attack them. So currently I was lucky to get Arrogance, so I'll be able to have one ranged hero here to attack the knight in this center of the map. And then I have another epic hero, Noas, who is able to assist me to clear the knight in this center of the map as well. So I'll walk you through the battle once I go into the battlefield here. So let me let me turn off the power of dominance to simulate the first kind of battle. Okay, let's perform the fight. So you need a Lord hero. I think everyone will get rough. Just place him in the Lord position so that your heroes will be able to benefit 10% basic attributes and 5% attack speed, and lack of 20% healing. But there's no healers in Nightmare faction, so you do not need to worry about that. For this case, the minimum required for this is you need to have two ranged heroes. So currently I have Arrogance and Noas to clear the knight in the center of the map. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so in the beginning of the battle, right, as you notice, right, there are two knights here that I mentioned earlier. So I'll need to place a hero who can perform range attack here. Then you can put like maybe Hatsut or Noas in this corner to clear the enemy here. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put in Abomination in this corner because he can stun the enemies, and then later I'll be placing another hero like Valeria to assist Abomination because Abomination doesn't really do much damage by himself. So I need to have strong heroes to assist him. He's able to crowd control enemies with his stun ability. As you notice just down there, there's a like white swirling tornado on top of the enemy head. That is the one that stun the enemy. Alright, so my Abomination is almost like half HP, so I need to bring in another hero to assist Abomination with that. Let me trigger Valeria's ultimate, so that she'll be able to deal even more damage to clear these enemies before my Abomination gets knocked out by these enemies. Oh yeah, another thing is you do not want this Swordman Demon hero to stack up with one another, otherwise they'll boost up their damage by like double, which can easily knock out your defender hero here. Alright, so the down portal here is pretty easy. Now we need to take care of the red portal on top. So we need to bring in Ruff, place him on top of the section here. Up there will be much more difficult to defend because there's less tiles for you to put your heroes. That's why I need a hero that can recover the health like Ruff. And you need Ruff to be Ascension 5 to be able to recover his health there. And Arrogance have already triggered his ultimate. He already cleared this guy. If you're Hatsu, you can place him here. Place her here. Let me put Noas here to clear this enemy here. Oh, this guy's really tough. I need another hero to assist Ruff here. The timer is almost up. Need to finish off this knight before he goes to the portal. One more hit. Alright, that guy's down. Your hero must be really strong to defeat this guy before they stack with one another. Now I bring in a strong damage dealer here, fighter like Salazar, to wipe out this knight. Because once the timer runs out, right, he'll directly just go to the portal without stopping at any point here. So do take note in mind. And now we can place in our Voka to help our heroes to recover the health each time they perform their attacks. This one is quite necessary, especially when you're dealing with the enemy heroes that have the golden shield, because the golden shield will be able to reflect their damage to your heroes back. Right, we can speed up the battle now. Right, as you can notice, these two enemies are come up from these two portals and they combine with one another. You do not want them to stack like this, otherwise right, they'll deal even more damage to your heroes. Okay, now we can trigger Valeria's attack again. Alright, they did not stack. Once you clear off one of the enemy, right, they cannot stack with one another. Alright, Valeria just slammed down one of the knight there. Super strong. Okay, the top one, there's 2 golden shield with some spikes. Right, so we need to clear these enemies fast as well. Trigger the attacks. Clear them fast. Okay. All of them are cleared. Now there's 2 enemies here. Let's trigger Salazar's attack. Okay, the timer's up again. This one will be a close call one. Because another time he will station here. Then we need Noas to trigger his ultimate. Hopefully Noas is strong enough to wipe out this enemy. Right, so that's how I clear this Nightmare stage, Nightmare Trial stage 10. Okay, let's see the stats here. So these are my heroes' damage dealt. The highest would be Wrath, followed by Salazar, then Valeria, Noas, Abomination, Arrogance. Komodo didn't do very much time because my guess on him is not that great. Then Volca is just for her passive healing ability. These are the damage taken and the HP heal. Alright, so let me show you how I built each of these heroes that I used in the Nightmare Trial. And before that, let me show you my Pantheon. So currently my Pantheon is like level 165 and I gain this bonus, 9% attack, 19.5 HP bonus, 29% rage regeneration, 8.5% critical damage, 9 healing effect, and 70 attack speed. So that's what my Pantheon level to clear that Nightmare Trial. And let's quickly go through the heroes that I've used in the Nightmare Trial, starting with Valeria. These are her gears. These are her total stats. She has around about 36,000 health, 70,000 attack, 3,000 defense, 1.6 second attack interval, 308 attack speed, 100% critical rate, 334% critical damage, and 37.5% rage regeneration. And she's using the Whirlwind set to provide this 75 attack speed. So this is the weapon, this is the armor, and I'm currently using the Glacier set to provide to gain an attack bonus equal to 6% max HP when deployed. So this is a critical damage bangle, attack bonus amulet, and critical damage ring. Her skills are almost maxed out, just leaving out this one. And then she has one awakening here to gain this 100 attack speed. And she's using this Ragnarok artifact, which is really useful to improve her critical damage. When her HP drops below 50%, it'll double the critical damage received. So 25% plus 2 is time 2 is around about 50%. Once her HP drops to below 50%, this synergizes really well with her skill, because whenever she performs her ultimate ability, right, each attack consumes 10% of the current HP. So yeah, Ragnarok is really good on her. So that's my Valeria build. The next hero will be Abomination. Basically, she's my tanker to defend the second portal at the bottom right corner of the screen. So these are her gears. Let's quickly go through the total stats first. He has around about 48,000 health, 20,000 attack, 3,400 defense, 1.6 second attack interval, 300 attack speed, 100% critical rate, 219% critical damage, and yep, and 13 wish regeneration auto. Okay, so he's using the annihilating might that provides him 35% critical damage. So this is the weapon, this is the armor, and this is the attack bonus bangle. So I'm using the glacier accessories similar to Valeria. And this is the attack speed amulet. I don't have any better invigoration glacier set, so I'll be just using this one. And then I'll be using this attack bonus glacier ring. His skills are not maxed out. I just used the free stardust to just upgrade these skills. Okay, and then he has 3 awakening. I was lucky to get like 2 copies of him, as well as fusing 1 copy of him to get like awaken 3. So if you get the first awakening, right, he'll be able to stun the enemies with his basic attack. Oh no, sorry, this one charge attack triggered by basic attack will inflict the target with stun. Yep. So this one is quite helpful to crowd control the enemies. Awaken 2 plus 300 attack, and Awaken 3 just increase the damage by 20%. And then he's using this Soul Drainer Mythic Artifact to block even more enemies. Okay, and this is also quite useful in healing his HP as well. And then the third hero would be Arrogance. So Arrogance is my ranged hero attacker. So here are his total stats. He has around about 25,000 health, close to 26,000 health, 17,000 attack, 3,000 defense, 1.1 second attack interval, 565 attack speed, close to 100% critical rate, 258% critical damage. Yep, that's it. So he's using the Warlord set that provides him 25% attack and 30 attack speed. So this is the weapon, this is the armor, and I'm using the Fracture accessory set that increases his critical damage by 45% when his HP is above 70%. So this is a critical damage bangle, attack speed amulet, and then attack bonus ring. So this is my like leftover gears that I just placed on my hero here. Ideally you want to get like those better gears for him. And yeah, so that's basically the gears for his skills. They're not maxed out, I just used the free stardust as well. So once I have his skills fully maxed out, right, he'll be able to do even more damage, much more frequently. He doesn't have any awakening, but if he gets the first one, he'll be able to restore his health by 5% in ultimate mode. And then he's just using this Crystal Varnus Mythic Artifact to do even more damage to the enemy by summoning his doppelganger. Okay, and then now we have Salazar here. I recently got obtained Salazar during the 2x legendary summoning event. And yeah, so let's quickly go over the total stats. He has around about 40,000 HP. I'm quite surprised that he's so tanky. So much HP. Close to 3,000 defense, 20,000 attack, 1.6 second attack interval, 300 attack speed, close to 100% critical rate, 324% critical damage. Yep, that's it. So he's using the Warlord set as well. Attack 25% plus attack speed 30. This is the armor. And I'm using the... Oh, I'm using this Ageless Wrath that increases his critical damage by 30% and plus 1 critical damage after making like 30 critical hits. I think that would be a total of 60% critical damage. Okay, so this is the critical damage bangle. Attack bonus amulet, which is pretty bad. Hopefully I can get a better gear to replace this one. And then a critical damage ring. Okay, so that's basically his gears. His gears, I just used the free stardust. Once I fully max him out, right, then he'll be able to do more damage, and I'll be using him in my guild boss. He doesn't have any awakening, but once he gets the first awakening, right, he'll be able to enhance his chance to apply bleed to the enemies by 10%. And then he's using this Mythic Artifact Scarlet Hunt to do some damage, 20% extra damage to targets inflicted with bleed. Okay, that's basically it for Salazar. So this is the fourth hero, fourth damage dealer here. For Volca, I just basically use her as like she doesn't really do much damage. She's basically there to provide her passive healing, and she's there to provide this like immigration set that provides the 10% attack to the ally in range. So I just use her for that purpose. That's why when you check out her build, right, the stats here are not that great. Like 34,000 health, 13,000 attack, 4,500 defense, 1.4 second attack interval, 249 attack speed, 18.5% critical rate. She's not built for attacking. She's just there for support with her invigoration accessory set. Okay, so let's move on to the next hero. But oh yeah, sorry, I can just use the filter here. Alright, so that's much more easier to see. So I've already covered Valeria, Abomination, Arrogance, Salazar, Volca. Alright, let's cover Rough here. So Rough is currently geared. Let me go through the total stats. So my Rough has 41,000 health, 13,000 attack, 2,000 defense, 1.6 second attack interval, 326 attack speed, 100% critical rate, 381% critical damage. And yeah, that's it. So he's using the Warlord sets similar to Arrogance. This one provides 25% attack and 30 attack speed. So this is the armor. And he's using the Infernal Raw Bangle. I only have like one three-piece set for this Infernal Raw. So I'm just using this on my Rough. So this one has a 72% critical damage for the Bangle. Then critical damage on the Amulet. And then critical damage on the ring. All critical damage, there's no like attack bonus for the primary stat. His skills are fully maxed out. As you can see here, he's also fully awakened. You need to have this fifth awakening so that he's able to self-heal himself whenever he triggers that heavy blow. Then he's using the Crystal Varnus artifact. Once you max this out, right, you'll be able to do even more damage. And then we have Komodo. Komodo is also using Scarlet Heart similar to Salazar to do like 20% extra damage, but his gears are really bad. This is my like leftover gears. So these are the total stats for Komodo: 24,000 HP, 10,000, close to 11,000 attack, 1.6 second attack interval, 324 attack speed, over the crit rate cap, 100% critical rate, 309 critical damage. I wish the attack would be like higher, like close to 15,000, so that he'll be able to do even more damage to break through the defense barrier, because the enemies in the Nightmare Trial has a lot of defense stats. Let's quickly go through the gear. I'm using the Annihilating Might set. This is a weapon, critical rate bangle, critical damage amulet, and then attack bonus ring. His skills are fully maxed out, fully awakened, and yep, Scarlet Hunt artifact. Okay, next on the list would be Noas. He's the main MVP hero here to clear the night, while along with Arrogance. So these are his total stats: 14,000, close to 15,000 attack, and then 2.1 second attack interval, close to 100% critical rate, 249 critical damage, and yep, that's it. So he's using the same one, Annihilating Might set for the 35% critical damage. This is the weapon, armor, attack bonus bangle, attack bonus amulet, and then attack bonus ring. So this one is a fatality set that allows him to ignore 12% of the target's defense and magic resistance. So this allows him to do some damage to the enemy, especially at the higher stages of the Nightmare Trial. He's fully skilled up, fully awakened, and then using this Tear of Starlight artifact. I did not manage to get any more copies of this Tear of Starlight. It's pretty hard to get this Tear of Starlight. And yeah, so that's basically it for the heroes that I used to clear the enemies there. So let's say, assuming if your heroes are not strong, right, you just bring in like who's this guy? Bring in Baron. Yeah, Baron to tank the damage. So you just need to build him with high HP and high defense. So let me show you the total stats here. Like 92,000 health, 6,000 defense. You just need to focus this health and defense stats. The rest doesn't really matter. Some rage regeneration would be helpful so that he can trigger his ultimate to protect himself with the shield. Alright, so that's the end of my video, showcasing on how I clear the Nightmare Trial stage 10 for the first time using those heroes. Nightmare Trial stage 10 is pretty difficult if you do not have specific heroes such as like Noas, Hatsud or Arrogance, because you need ranged heroes to clear those knights that are stationed in the center of the map. Hopefully the developers will be able to introduce more ranged heroes, epic heroes, to be able to allow us to clear those stages easily. And if you found this video helpful, do share this with your friends or your guild members and give this video a thumbs up so that I know that this video helps you. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, you can click on the subscribe button as well as ringing the notification bell to stay up to date whenever I upload a new video on this channel. Thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!